hi my funky friends. Yay, I'm so excited you're here because me and Luke are going to my very first ever con, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Technically I have been to LTN con, but I feel like this is the first, I don't know, because that con was like a hybrid conference like convention, and this is gonna be my first like actual like gaming convention. This is specifically a board game convention called Strong Tower Con, and it's in Milwaukee, and we are heading out tomorrow morning, you know, travel to the venue. It's gonna be like, I don't know, like a 5-6 hour drive, and we have a bunch of people carpooling with us, and it's gonna be so fun, and I'm just so excited. So I can't wait to bring you along with me. But if you're new here, my name is Asia, and we do a lot of things here, but one thing's for sure, we're always bringing the vibes. So yeah, I'm going to Strong Tower Con. I'm really excited to meet up with a bunch of the community of Love Thy Nerd, because this is like an official LTN meetup at Strong Tower Con, and I hope that we do more of these meetups because I think that's a really cool idea. So I'm really excited to hang out with friends that I chat with all the time online that I don't get to see in person. Some like not often at all, and others I've like never met in person. So I'm just really excited to hang out with a bunch of you all, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. But I'm gonna pack first, and I'm gonna touch up my hair, give it a little bit of an LTN, I don't know, zhuzh, and I want you to hang out with me, so come. As you can see, we kind of already started. Most of this is just laundry that we did, but I'm gonna go ahead and just pack mostly from what is here. I'm guessing that the vibe, because it's a smaller con, is not cosplay, even though that would be a lot of fun and I would love to do like cosplay for a con. So I'm sticking to like more fun, like nerdy or nerdy adjacent t-shirts. So besides like pajamas and stuff, I'm thinking I'm just gonna be going with like pretty relaxed fits. So this is my favorite Star Wars shirt, even though Luke and Jacob tease me about it because some of the art looks like not the most accurate. And I don't know if that's like actually true or if it just looks weird. Like it definitely does look like Leia has more like a weapon like Ezra's first like hybrid saber, but I think it's just a really fat pew pew. So I'm gonna bring this, and then I'm also gonna bring my other Star Wars shirt that I thrifted from Super Thrift Bros a long time ago, and I love it. I think it's so good. The front, it kind of looks like Calvin Klein 1, and then the back has a cool design as well, kind of like the original Star Wars poster homage, I guess. And then it also says Rebelware on it, which is cool. So I'm gonna bring this as well. I'm also gonna bring this shirt that I like upcycled. I'm not like positive if I'll wear this. If I do wear this, it'll probably be underneath a jacket. I cut it to be like a cutoff tank, but we're going to Milwaukee and it's supposed to be like in the 60s. So this is definitely gonna be like a jacket fit with this fun Stay Cool Kids rabbit. I cut off the sleeves, added a little bit of structure to the sleeves, and I also added a little cinched waist action. I'm also gonna be bringing this other shirt that I thrifted from the Goodwill bins like a couple years ago, I think. I love this. This kind of started my obsession with finding random Life is Good merchandise. I have a Life is Good hat, and I got this one in particular because I thought it kind of looked like Pocky, and the hat that I got also looks like Pocky. I got the hat at like an actual Life is Good store, but I think like I just realized I like rudimentary drawings of dogs. I don't know, I have an affinity to them, or maybe just animals, because that's also what drew me to this shirt. I was like, I love that it's like low-key like a flat Peter Rabbit. And I just wanted it in my life. So I'm gonna bring these. I feel like that's the extent of my nerdy shirts right now because I did recently purge everything, but I think that should be good to get us through the weekend. So I'm gonna pack that and then a bunch of like toiletries and stuff, and we should be good to go. also bringing, it doesn't exist anymore, you can't order anymore. One of our first merch items, our musubi hoodie in this like fleece hoodie material. I'm only gonna bring one hoodie because I feel like bringing more than that is kind of extra. I definitely overpack when it comes to socks and underwear because you just never know when something's gonna happen. I don't know what kind of accidents one can have with socks, but I won't let myself be blindsided by socks accidents. You know I gotta bring the botan rice jacket. If I'm gonna have to only bring one jacket to save space, then it's gotta be the botan rice jacket. For shoes, I'm gonna be wearing my high top flower Vans, but then I'm gonna pack these just in case I wanna switch it up. I normally bring like a more low profile shoe, but I just feel like my low profile shoes that I always wear are also white. And if I'm gonna bring another pair of white shoes, I feel like I just shouldn't because that's redundant. So I'm just gonna pack these instead and then wear the floral white high top shoes when we are actually driving out tomorrow. For jewelry, I'm gonna be wearing this set, which I know you all have seen me wear almost every vlog because I love wearing this L charm. L is for Luke, obviously, and then this charm necklace. So I'm gonna be wearing those like travel day. Probably also be wearing this bracelet and these funky rings. They're so cute. This is the rings. The rings are so cute. So I'm gonna wear these day of, so I'm not gonna worry about packing those. And then for like alternates, I'm gonna bring this simple heart chain that I was just wearing just a second ago, and these gold wavy hoops. I'm also gonna bring these green hoops and these red, corally red, they're like almost the exact same color, red hoops, and bring the purple hoops. Should I bring the blue? I might as well just bring these. Why not? So these are gonna be all the jewelry pieces I'm bringing. I also really love these ones, but I just feel like I'm not gonna wear these. I'm not gonna pick these. They're like special occasion earrings. So that's all I'm gonna do for jewelry. And then for makeup, I'm just gonna bring the essentials. I'm gonna bring, I'm really loving this this line, the Shine Loud lip gloss. I'm bringing some concealer. I am gonna bring both of these CC creams only because I'm kind of in that in-between shade where I'm not quite light and I'm not quite medium right now. I'm gonna bring this tubing mascara. I am gonna bring my brow gel, and then I'm gonna bring a couple, by a couple I mean a few, of these elf like shadow sticks. So these are the ones that I mostly wear. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one too. I'm gonna bring these. And then for eyeliner, I'm just gonna bring my brown, even though I have other fun colors. I know I'm not gonna wear them this weekend. And then for brushes, I'm just gonna bring my angled brush, this round brush, a powder brush, and I think that's it. I don't think I'm bringing anything else besides these three brushes. And I also need to bring my color corrector and the last little bit of this primer and this blush. So I think we should be good. Oh, sorry. And this this brow liner. But that's all. That's all. Okay, packing's basically done. Obviously I'll have to like pull some things out tonight and then some tomorrow morning, but figured I would just move on to the dye next. And I'm running into this issue where I used to not wash my hair every day, I had not for like the last decade or so, but I just felt like there was like too much buildup in my scalp, and I started washing my hair every day again, and it's feeling and looking great. However, it definitely washes the dye out of my hair. So I actually did dye my hair already in preparation for Strong Terracon, but I was like, okay, well, I have to do this again. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this 𝖼. I got more because I like ran out of purple. Hopefully I'm only gonna need to use this half bottle and I could use it again later. So I'm gonna add some purple to this like top layer. You can still see like the remnants of the blue, except it looks more teal, but it was like this color. And then I'm gonna add some pink to just like the little front pieces, and then we'll call it good. I may not even do like the whole thing, like the whole top layer purple. I might just like do little bits and pieces because I really am liking the silver. I'm not complaining at the like color that it looks like when it washes out because I do like the silvery color, but I kind of would like for it to last a little longer, and these days it's just not lasting as long. Okay, here are my colors. The darker color is indigo, and then obviously we have the pastel purple, and I also have this pink color. It's just called pink. And I'm not going to dilute it with the conditioner this time, and I'm hoping that helps keep the intensity a little bit, because for once I do want it a little bit more intense. Okay, now that all the dye is put in, I left some spaces empty because I think it'll look really cool actually once it's all washed and dried. I am going to call it a night, and in the morning I'll check in with you after the hair is, you know, all done. I'll have my nails on and we'll be ready to go on our road trip to head to Milwaukee for Strong Terracon. I'll see you soon.
Good morning, everyone. I woke up early, probably like an hour earlier than I needed to, if I'm being honest, but I just wanted to make sure that I had time to get ready, and I always like pack the night before and then like have everything like next to me as I'm getting ready in the morning before I leave, just to make sure that I'm not like overpacking or underpacking. And I ended up putting like quite a few things back from my makeup that I had packed, that I showed you packing the night before, and I also swapped out a couple of items, and I think removed like one clothing item from my bag just to make sure I'm like not overdoing it. And this is the makeup look with the the makeup that I'm packing for the weekend. But oh yeah, I wanted to show you the hair because it's done. The hair's done. All refreshed, much more vibrant, which I'm really happy about. I'm wearing all the jewelry that I talked about not packing because I was gonna wear it the day of. And before we headed out, I just wanted to take a second to talk through why we're going to a con, what our connection to the like gaming space me and Luke have, more so Luke than me, I would say, but you know, I'm also a part of it too. But my husband Luke, who I've mentioned a few times, you've seen me play some games with him from Gen Con. He is the director of admissions over at Love Thy Nerd, which is a nonprofit organization that just seeks to love their nerdy neighbors, and I think they do it really well. And so Luke coordinates these trips to a bunch of different cons across the states, and hopefully soon some internationally as well. And they just find people who are willing to just like serve and care for people in the industry well, intentionally play games with people in like free play areas, and just, you know, make connections. And it's a very relational organization, and they have a very relational mission. And I'm like starting to help out with like some project management for them, which is really fun. It's just cool to see like Luke, you know, he started volunteering with them like back in 2020 or 2021. I can't remember now exactly when. But he was just like helping like stream on their Twitch site when everyone was obviously like remote and couldn't be in person. And then as he started getting more involved, he just really fell more and more in love with the mission, and it's just been really cool to see him go from like a volunteer to like a full-time director of missions, which is really fancy. But I'm really excited to spend time with our community that we've cultivated through LTN, because this con, Strong Tower Con, which is in Milwaukee, is like a official LTN meetup. So I'm really excited to see like what that looks like. I know that the team over at LTN, who you'll meet here in this vlog soon, they've been working really hard at you know, making an intentional time for community, but also like serving the team at Strong Tower Con really well. So I'm going to be volunteering for a few shifts, and I'm like, I don't know, they're like 2 hospitality shifts, and then 1 like GM lounge shift, which I'm assuming I'm just like offering refreshments to GMs. So that's what the plan is. And then besides those 3 shifts, I will be hanging out with everyone and playing games and maybe shopping a little bit. We'll see. But I'm really excited to see my friends, like, and that's like the most exciting part for me is like seeing friends that I've already like connected with like once or twice before through some other LTN events, and some that I hang out with on chat all the time on stream, but I've never met in person. So to prep for it, I did purchase some stickers. Oh, sorry, by the way, here's the nails. I did purchase some stickers, and they're really cute. I want to show them to you. Here they are. They're so cute. They are a version of an emote that I made for Twitch. My little me as a Sailor Moon persona in a holographic sticker. I made like the accessories and some of the gems transparent, so that way you would just see the holograph shine through. I think Pocky's confused as to why I'm awake right now. I think Pocky was excited and also confused as to why I'm down here so early. Come here, hi. Hi, baby. Also, I got this little fanny pack that I'm really excited about because I wanted something that, you know, would be a little bit closer to my chest and easy to walk around with at the con. I feel like Luke always is rocking a cool fanny pack whenever he's at cons, and I just want to be like Luke. So I also got a fanny pack, and I put a little Totoro pin on it, and it's so cute. Pocky's so cute. Look at her. She just curled up by my bag in the one little free area. Aw, sweet baby. Okay, here's the completed fit. Wearing the Daisy old schools and some Van socks, and I don't remember where I got these jeans, but they're very comfy for being in the car for a while. The Musubi hoodie, the jewelry. So yeah, there you go. He already knows we're heading out. And I know, you all are gonna give me a hard time. You're gonna say, hey, how come you didn't pack any games? Let me just show you. Look at the 3 big bags filled with board games, and also the boxes. So I think I'm good. I think if I brought more games, Luke would be like, no, they don't fit.
You brought games.
Huh?
You brought games.
I didn't bring games because I figured you were bringing games. So
I brought some of your games.
oh, he did bring some of my games, so technically I brought games. Is that it, games?
Huh? That?
Uh-huh. some games. So I think we brought enough games. Okay, update. There's only one person riding with us, which I'm a little bit relieved about because I don't have a lot of space back here. But I'm a little bit sad about it too because my bestie Alexis is not riding with us. She was gonna meet us in Milwaukee. So I'll just see her there and we can hang out there. But Daniel, who's one of the guys that Luke works with, coordinating mission stuff for LTN, is riding up with us, and so we're meeting him here at the church before we head out. I think I'm still waking up because this is the third time I've recorded this. The first time it was accidentally a picture, and the second time was accidentally a selfie video, but I had the camera turned normal. So I moved to the back seat because my legs are short and I can fit back here, and more importantly, I fall asleep really easily in the car because I get bored. Because I am very car sick, or I'm like prone to being car sick, and so I don't really like read or look at my phone or anything. I just like listen to whatever podcast Luke is listening to, or whatever conversation is happening in the car, and then yeah, I fall asleep. So Daniel can keep Luke company in the front seat and yap away to their heart's content. Also, the back is so full, and we're supposed to be picking up someone with their luggage and wheelchair, so we're gonna make it work somehow, some way. But I'm just back here with this PC and our bags. So see you guys in Milwaukee. We made it to the Airbnb.
Like there's,
As you can see, we
I kind of want
packed
to
light.
buy new stuff, you know, leave this all in here. Yeah.
All
It's
right.
just too good. Got it. That's great.
Okay, we made it to the Airbnb, picked up Tierney, and now we're just getting settled in. We did get locked out for a little while, but we made it, and it's actually pretty nice outside. We're in Milwaukee, and my allergies are kind of acting up a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. So we're just waiting for the rest of the crew to get here, and then probably after dinner and heading to the venue of the con is my guess. So I'm excited. Here it is. It's a place to sleep. Excited to be here. We're just bringing all the games into the venue.
I mean,
the restaurant Tacon.
there's
And Luke has a
plenty
cart.
of-
They're gonna have a radio segment the entire con. So Bubba, Radio Matt, everyone's setting this up. Especially Sam. Sam knows everything about setting. I am. Sorry. How dare you. Bubba getting things done, troubleshooting, the last moment.
My Afghan's right here the whole time.
There's nothing to win, sorry.
also a section for play to win, so you can like sign up to play, and then they will raffle off from the players who will win these games. These are also cute. And also we have this massive game library. Look at this. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. There's so many. We're here. We're helping set up the con tonight. We just kind of added some refreshments to the GM lounge. It was very fancy. But this is my friend Sam, and I'm so glad we're here together. And we're gonna hang out and go to what is Cops?
Cops. So it's a burger and frozen custard place.
Oh, nice.
It's got spicy celery on the burger.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah,
that sounds really good.
So I like soak the celery in hot sauce.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do that and then play games probably. Hang out at Airbnb, which has a lake. That's right. What is it?
Milwaukee Lake.
Milwaukee Lake. So having a fun time. I'm glad we're here, catching up. But see you later.
How's it going?
You are so crazy.
I love that. Sorry, that's so good. Wow, there's so much to look at.
I don't usually look green, so
Great, here we go. Blasting it on tape.
oh my gosh, what's happening?
Was it my
You don't like whipped cream?
No, I don't.
Only ice cream, or no, frozen custard. Sorry.
What's the name?
Okay, there you go. I'll eat the rest of that. Sunday of the month.
Guys,
What is it?
I'm about to do this.
Strawberry rhubarb.
Nice.
I will tell you the
Okay, it's the next morning, and we are an hour behind Eastern time right now, even though we're like not very far across the time zone line. But I definitely woke up earlier than I needed to, but we're all good. I'm awake now. I can hear everyone talking downstairs, so I think everyone else is awake as well. And I am really excited for day one. Day 0 went really well. We you know, got everything set up. I made friends. Hold on, let me show you. To this booth called Oddwillows, and I gave them these stickers in the checkout line while I was also buying this pin. And this is so cute. They have like a couple more Studio Ghibli kits, and I think I'm gonna cop them by the end of the week. But they were having issues reading my card because they didn't have like the thing set up fully yet, because you were not technically open yet. But they were like, you know what, you gave us some stickers, you can have this pin. I was like, oh. So yeah, it was really wholesome. And as soon as they saw the stickers, Jen from Oddwillows was like, oh my gosh, I love Sailor Moon. And so then we started talking about Sailor Moon for a while, and then they asked me what like booth I was running, and I was like, oh no, I'm not running a booth, I'm helping with LTN. And they're like, what's that? So I told them a little bit about Love a Nerd and their mission, and they thought that was really cool. And then we were talking about like conventions, and they were talking about how they just started like a year ago running their business, and they're a little bit stressed, but you know, it's all a learning curve. And so I was just like trying to encourage them. And I found that they're on TikTok, and they're popping on TikTok. So you should go follow them too. Oddwillows, so cute. They also work at a Renaissance fair, which is amazing. So yeah, it was just really fun.
Poppin'! People are filing in. What are you eyeing, Matt?
Oh, what am I was looking at this right here, but it looks like it has an expansion. It's a little dinged up for that price, I guess. Okay, with the Shadowed Paths expansion, so.
Okay.
It's a really great game.
Oh my gosh, I actually really want Land and Sea should I wait until Sunday or get it today, even though it's like a little more expensive? But I've really been eyeing land and sea for a while now. Okay, we're at Strong Tower Con day 1 officially. Everyone's setting up for the LTN radio segment, and also people are filing in. It's about to start officially in like 10 minutes or so, but I'm really excited to be here. I'm going to be doing hospitality, so I'm just going to be walking around greeting people in the morning for the next couple hours, and then I'm just gonna hang out with people. So I'm excited.
So he's my favorite because
It's vibing.
yeah, totally.
I love that. Animal Crossing ones are always great. Oh, so cute. Have to like think carefully about what is like.
Chicken nuggies.
Yes, it's so good. This is cute
So
too.
one of my friends has a dog named Spunky, so I had to give him the Spunky.
It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh, there's so many cute options. My shift is done, and now we're eating lunch and just hanging out with these boys and Sam.
See you. That was
It's crazy. Yeah.
We made it.
Look what I just found on one of these tables. Excuse me? Someone don't care about me. Okay, we're between shifts right now, or I'm between shifts. I don't know. Are you done for the day, or do you have more? Luke's done for the day. So we're gonna do a play to win. So we're gonna play 10 days in the USA, and maybe we'll win it. But I have a shift in like 45 minutes, so picked a quick game. There's a couple other games that look really cool that I'd probably like to play, but they require more players or it takes too long. So, you know, we have all weekend to do that. But I'm gonna play with Luke now and then hang out upstairs in the Game Masters Lounge. I beat Luke. I finally beat Luke.
It was like, I did this on Monday. What'd you do? And so we just did that, like, back and forth. Like,
Yeah, I screenshotted a couple movie and sent it to my artist.
That's so good.
So when did you get that new one? This one? Put it in your mouth.
No.
I'll send this to you so you can send it to Aaron.
Thank you.
That
Wow.
smells so potent.
Just let me know when you're going. Ready? Okay. I'm Matt, and this is Crane Shower Gel.
Wait, can you start over?
Yeah.
Get in character.
You just go right here, okay? And I'll
Well, I
walk
thought
up
you were
and
gonna
down.
do like, oh, it's gonna be like a
No, not me.
commercial.
Oh, so start
Give me
here.
like a...
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2.
Oh, hello there. My name's Matt. And this is Crane Shower Jelly. Okay. I've never used Crane Shower Jelly or any jelly for that matter that I rub on my fingers. So, just like this? Do I break it up or do I just like massage his scalp?
Just grab it.
No, I don't think you just grab it.
Yeah, I think you do.
You break them?
No, pick them up.
I can't.
Don't be scared. That's a good boy.
Okay, get you back in your container.
Very good boy.
Wow, so smooth. It's so weird to use.
Do you feel squeaky clean?
Wonderful.
Good.
It kind of reminds me of the sea urchins that called the balati.
That's what it is.
Not sea urchin.
Balati.
Sea cucumber.
Oh wait, sorry, I mean sea cucumber.
Why are you caressing sea urchins?
Okay, it's con day 2, and I got, I think, enough sleep. I feel like pretty awake. Had some funny interactions with people earlier today, and like hilarious funny, not like haha weird. This is actually haha funny. But everyone's like trying to wake up. All the guys are teaching games this morning. I have a shift for hospitality at noon that'll go till 4, and I would imagine I'm just like running people a lot of lunches while they're teaching games. And then after 4, I'm really hoping to like actually like play games all night. Last night I ended up hanging out with Alexis, my girl, upstairs in the Game Masters Lounge because I just don't want her to be by herself. And we did play a game up there, which was fun. But yeah, so I'm hoping to play games today and get my last volunteer shift done, and then I can just like enjoy the rest of the con. And hopefully not buy more things. I have to show you my haul of like the pins I got and the metal print that I got for my brother as like part of like a graduation gift for him. But I'm having a good time. I'm making some new friends. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. I just got my first con game ever in the consignment shop though. It's not like shrink wrap or anything, but based on the reviews, it looks like it'll be pretty good. But I got it because the art reminded me of Greece. Like, look at it, so cute. The person that was checking me out, I don't think she knows a ton about games either. So honestly, girl, I'll get it. She was like, "Oh, why did you pick this game?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know, it looked pretty." And I did look it up to make sure I wasn't getting a dud, but I think it's like rated well enough that I feel like there's potential. Like, it's not like the best rated game, but it's like a 7, so 7 out of 10. That feels like good to me. But I love these little balloons. So the review said like you definitely feel like you're in a dream, which is cool. So I'm excited about this. It kind of reminds me of like Greece meets Hollow Knight, at least art-wise. So I'm excited.
Some deep cuts. How's it going?
Good.
We're here yesterday. Convention. Double Fuß. Day 2, Fui. This is Sam.
I really want this. Why do I want this so bad?
Selfie or just go all the way?
That's a video of you guys. Just chilling.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Hair check.
I'm just existing.
We're putting raffle tickets in different bins, and at first Luke was like, you can like do the raffle tickets, and I was like, oh, so I can put them all in the dog one? And then he said absolutely not, and now we're doing the tickets together. But so far there are 5 tickets in the dog basket, but I'm holding onto these hoping I can just throw them in the dog one. I just want the dog. You can play with Pocky. No, you're good. I'm just vlogging everything. All right, I'm doing it. Yay!
Oh my god.
You just said, I literally asked you. I just asked you. He literally said I could put them all in there, and then he's gaslighting me. Shift is over, and now I'm playing a game with Luke. It's called Portals, and Luke picked it out because it looks pretty.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What's your dad's name?
Congrats!
John Clinton.
It's a baby.
It's Gandalf.
Red Gandalf the Redbeard.
Oh, it's Gandalf.
Gandalf the Younger?
Okay, just one more game. I got one game from the consignment. It was only $8. And it looks really pretty, first of all. Hello, hold on. Excuse me? What? Okay, what? This is the best $8. The best $8. This is like completely unsealed. Like it wasn't shrink wrapped, but wow, I'm so happy about this. Luke's gonna be so happy about it too. I feel like he's gonna feel like this was a good, wise purchase. But I don't know if it's a first player token or what, but this is so cool.
This is day 3, and I'm eating nachos because I'm so hungry. But I won another giveaway, which was nice. I'll have to show that to you in a little bit. And we're just waiting for the raffles to be drawn in like a couple hours. So I'm just keep eating my nachos until I wake up and maybe play a game. Helped Alexis fill out how many? 120.
So, and I'm
100.
not doing anything. That's the
You might. There's a lot here.
School for you guys, everything went well. Anyway, just wanted to get into it, a couple of remarks, and then we'll get into donations to our charity, and they'll tell you a little bit about. Who's our GM? Raise your hand. All right.
Castle Gray Skull.
Tom Haven. Polished metal.
So when you're getting.
Tom Haven.
He calls Sam. Sam is like.
Got the sugar skull Star Wars bandana. I'm so excited. Pokemon looks so cute.
Can I be on some content?
Do you guys want in the vlog?
Thank you.
In the vlog?
We do.
Hey, they're special guests. Look, she
I
has.
don't know what to do.
It's like,
Should I smile? What do I do with my hands?
I don't know. You guys are the influencers here, so
Yeah, we've been
yeah.
everyone here.
everybody.
Yeah. What did you influence us to do? Yeah.
Deep way.
We really
Examples,
get into the
please.
minds of people.
Yeah, and then and make them do
Mainly through hypnosis.
what? So it's like Inception, but not.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, yeah,
We're working
yeah.
like within dreams within dreams.
This is like you saw Inception with
yeah,
like
yeah.
5 more layers.
Yeah, you're
That's like,
like
that's like the wussy.
that's just like the intro.
Yeah,
that's like the
that's
training
like-
video.
It's a prequel.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Exactly.
Not
That's a
just reality.
recruiting video.
There you go. Perfect. Well, you're in it now.
I love it. Now let's actually get a photo. Especially when you're the 16th time. Lucky lens.
Okay.
It's so soft.
Sarah, you take it.
Yeah,
So
I can
soft.
take it. So I can. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Yeah. You did great though.
Thank you.
Yes.
Down
Oh, sorry.
What's happening? Samantha.
Sam.
Samantha, you're short.
Sam's so cute.
Go here. Go right here.
Catch.
Oh, this is soft. Wow. I told you. You all made fun of me.
Charlie's Angels.
If I get down there, I'll never get back. I took a bunch.
I look like proud papas right now. Okay, but actually, you should go follow this beautiful special guest VIP. Can you tell me your channel name again? Because
We are We Game Together, and we're on Instagram, YouTube, and I don't know where else. I think Twitch.
You probably-
maybe. Is Twitch
yeah.
the name?
Yeah.
Twitter? What's the one that turned from? It was Twitter, now it's X.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we're on now. I don't think we're
That's
on
okay.
now.
That's okay.
But we post a lot in Instagram. We do live plays on Mondays when we're not busy, and we have 4 kids, so we're usually busy. But
She also got some really cool Lord of the Rings tattoos.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell my nails. I was like, yeah, I do
She's
my own
like, yeah,
nails.
tell me about the
I got some
nails.
tattoos.
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 So, yeah, you can push it. Okay.
But no,
I don't know.
not at all. Anyways, it's cool. Take my word for it.
Hey, it was so great. Like, man, Strong Tower, are you kidding me? What a wonderful,
Life-giving.
wonderfully exhausting week.
There you go.
And it's been a long week these last couple days, but we're gonna go get some poke bowls.
Yeah, you are.
Chicken nuggies?
Yeah, so you're gonna get dino nuggies,
Yeah.
tofu dino nuggies.
So-
Hey, well, we'll see you there, internet. Don't forget to smash and like that, subscribe.
Oh my gosh.
Buy my merch.
With Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, no, but you can't buy this on Apple.
No, I'm talking about Max.
You can't
With
buy
Nicolas
Netflix.
Cage. One of his best movies. Have you seen it?
No.
I have Google Play money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Nickelback.
Nicholas.
And you won't believe how this night is ending.
There is a monster.
Okay, we're headed back today. It's like almost 9 a.m. So Luke and I got up earlier, but our buddy Daniel wasn't awake just yet, getting some more rest. But it's okay because there's not really a rush. We're just getting home. There's not like a thing planned necessarily when we get back. But I just wanted to show you all, we are like right up against a lake. Unfortunately, we weren't able to like go hang out at the lake because we were busy. But I had a good time. It was just fun hanging out with everyone in person. A few people that I had heard of that I never actually like met, even online, that I was able to hang out with all weekend. People that are friends of mine, like Alexis, who I do get to hang out with, but never in a con setting, so that was really fun. Some LTN staff and volunteers that I only hang out with online, that I never get to hang out with in person. So it was just really nice to like be together and, you know, experience this with Luke. It was a little bit different of a con. It's obviously like a lot smaller than other cons, but it was just really fun to like hang out and serve, and also just like play games together. So I had a good time. We're gonna head on the road, and then I'll show you all the things I got when I get home.
Ratings.
They want you to second guess before you
Right, they want you to put higher than your
yeah. It's all mind games.
It's one of those.
We are heading back home, and we're at Burger King because there was not a lot of options. And I told Daniel that Jacob, my brother, said that Burger King is actually good when you don't have someone in your ear saying how bad it is. So we'll find out if he likes it or not.
Jacob. All right.
What up, Jacob? It's your boy D. Trying to give Burger King a redemption. Let's see, I got the crown. I'm giving it my best chance here. Try to fry out. This is as bad as I remember. It does taste like a potato, but like it's some pizzazz. It's like, it's not a bad flavor. It's just like eating a plain potato.
All right.
Try a nugget first.
Okay.
That's pretty good. The nugget's not bad.
Okay. With the sauce now?
I'm trying with the buffalo. That's okay.
Okay.
Overall, I think it's just as good as all the other nugget places. Like nuggets and 90s nuggets. It's fine.
Okay.
All right, so we're trying I got the bacon cheeseburger. Disclaimer: no pickles, no onions. I like those things okay, but at fast food places, I feel like they just don't get those right. So it's pretty plain boy. That's pretty good. I think you were saying it's like someone's backyard. Like there's a little bit of that like baked smoky flavor. I don't hate it. It's better than McDonald's burger, actually. I think.
All right.
It's better than a basic, but it's not saying that's not a high bar. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Okay. How are you feeling?
I agree.
Okay.
You got that charcoal.
I got mine with no things removed, and it's pretty good.
Overall analysis, better than expected. I'll take like a solid B.
Okay.
Actually, the service at this particular Burger King was really good. Someone walked around asking how we were doing. Our cashier was super nice too. Just sometimes you get complacent, you know, but this one wasn't like that. So overall, I'm good.
Awesome.
They don't have Coke Zero, so.
Okay.
But they do have Barks root beer, which is the best, like standard root beer.
Okay. So you win some, you lose some. I guess.
Yeah. I'd come back. Maybe not to this particular one because it's in Gary.
Or outside.
Too close to Gary.
You
I can hear him.
heard it here first. Burger King, not that bad. B is for not that bad.
It's at the fry sack. Fries are really good. Fries are still bad.
These are the pins that I got from Oddwillows. They're so cute. I got one for Jacob and one for his girlfriend and one for Eva and one for Faith. And I'm really excited about it. And also, of course, there's the free pin that my friends at Oddwillow gave me for giving them stickers. And it's so cute. Okay, I am back from Strong Tower Con. I had a grand old time in Milwaukee with old friends and making new friends, spending time with LTN's team, spending time with just like people in that Milwaukee community. And I got a few games. Some I won, some I bought, and I'm just really excited. It was a really chill, small convention if you couldn't tell, but it was just really cool to like spend time with each other and play games together. There wasn't a lot of like craziness happening because it was, like I said, a smaller convention. So just kind of gave you opportunities to build friendships with people. I am really excited to go to more cons in the future, and we'll definitely have to vlog those ones that are a little bit bigger, but this is like a really cool way to like get started, like, you know, easing into the con scene. But yeah, so I did get a few games I wanted to show you all. The first one I did not get for me. I honestly don't even really know what this is, but my friend is really into Magic, and there was a consignment shop, which by the way, the consignment shop was a little wild because there were by the end of the weekend, there were like over 1,000 games, I think. And people just, you know, brought their games that they wanted to sell. They had the option to like, which most people did, to like have a decrease in price from Friday to Sunday. So, you know, you kind of generate some interest, get people like interested in buying their stuff. But the first day I did get this. Okay, what's so crazy is because there were so many games, I walked through that little shop. I say little because the room was small, but there were so many games like over and over again. And I swear, like every single time I like noticed new things. And I wasn't sure if like some of it was like games that were added, you know, between the few days. Cause there were some people like bringing games like even the last day, I think, of the convention. But this one I saw on day one on my first pass through. And I was like, oh, actually Faith's husband, Nick, he's super into Magic. There's like a really sweet Magic community in this area that he is a part of. And I was like, I don't know what this is, but do you want it? And he was like, oh, yeah. So got this day one. I also won a few door prizes. One is already like brought over to the LTN library. I heard that it's really fun to play. I had a few people come up to me afterwards and say like, oh, I played that game before and I really enjoyed it. But the other door prize I won was this game mat that surprisingly we already have. So this is the art. It's so pretty. This is obviously the one we already have. It's beautiful, and because we already have it, I'm gonna give it to Nick as a surprise. So that way he has a really cool game mat that he can play Magic on and flex for the Magic peeps. But the other game that I won, technically actually I didn't win, Luke won this. They had a play to win section, which basically means like they have all these games available for you to like borrow and play at the con. And if you play it, you write your name and information down and you're entered into a raffle. You can't enter the raffle unless you've like played the game actually. And so me and Luke played this game while we were between just events. Because it was a quick like 2-player game, and it's really cool. It's like a drafting game, and I'm sure it'll be a little more interesting playing with multiple players because basically you like share draft pools or draft portals between all the players. And we picked it up because it looks really pretty. But yeah, we won this one, so I'm excited to play this with some friends. It's a pretty like easy to comprehend game. Like I feel like our friends that get nervous whenever I'm like, do you want to play Sorcerer City with me? We can play this game instead because I don't know if they would be into games like Sorcerer City. Okay, the other 2 games I got from consignment I'm really proud about, and also it scratched the collector in me, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing. It might be a bad thing, I'm not sure. But the first one was I got on the second day, and I picked up because the art is beautiful. It's called Dreamwell, and I did play this game with some friends like during the con, but basically you're like trying to save your friends from the Dreamwell, and the art just reminded me of Greece meets Hollow Knight, and it's just so pretty. Your board is like a set of tiles that you flip around. You're trying to move your standees across all the different tiles to create different combinations to save your friends. So pretty. All the friends have names. I played it with a couple people, and yeah, it was really fun. It played
pretty smoothly, pretty quickly. But I didn't even know what it was, but I grabbed it because I was like, I just need this art. I need to display this game somewhere. And then the thing that caused me to want to collect all these games, I got this game called Arion? I don't actually know how to say it, but I haven't played it yet, so I can't really tell you how good of a gameplay it is. But what blew me away was, of course, the art. And then when you open it, I didn't realize the like shrink wrap was not on, but the game was like new. And this has all the expansions, and it's just so pretty. The way that they packaged everything was so cool. But apparently there's like a ton of games that are like this, and of course they're like the same box size as well. So same aesthetic of art, but obviously different games, same box size. I was like, that's all I need to hear, a consistent like art theme and consistent sizing. It's like the new Oink games for me. So I really want to collect all these. Like, thankfully there's not as many of these games as there are Oink games. But I will now try to collect all of these. I instantly added the rest of the games to my wish list. I think there's like 8 or so. I can't remember. I'm holding upside down. But yeah, I really like the art of this game. I'm sure I'll like the gameplay. I feel like I, for better or for worse, really love how things look and how games look in particular. And I almost like can be really forgiving about how well it plays if it looks beautiful. So it's always like great when I find games that are both, and I feel like I have found games that are both, including my favorite game, Canvas. But I had a great time. That was my little haul. I'm excited to go on more trips with Luke and with LTN, and just like have fun gaming. I think the next one I'm gonna be going to is for sure Tantrum Con in North Carolina, I don't remember, one of the Carolinas. And then I might be coerced into going to PAX Unplugged, which I think is at the end of the year. So I might be going to 2 more cons in the next several months, and I'm excited to take you with me. But I hope that you enjoyed this haul, this trip, this vlog. I loved hanging out with you. I was only like slightly embarrassed pulling my camera and recording, like talking to other people, you know, I just had a little bit of like self-cringe, but it's okay. But I hope that you enjoyed the cozy and caring vibes, and I hope that you're able to give cozy and caring vibes to others. I love you all so much. I'll see you later. Bye.